Congratulations to WWE superstar Roman Reigns. Hello guys, welcome back to my channel. I am Jennifer. Have a nice day. For the WWE family latest news update, please subscribe to the channel and press the bell icon. WWE superstar Roman Reigns is currently on a hiatus from the Stamford-based promotion's weekly programming. Amid his absence, major news recently broke related to the OTC's personal life. Roman Reigns was last seen on WWE TV on Raw after WrestleMania 41. During the Red Brand's show, the OG Bloodline leader came out to confront Paul Heyman and Seth Rollins. However, he was brutally taken out by the Visionary's new teammate, Braun Breaker. Since then, the OTC has not been seen in the Stamford-based promotion. According to multiple reports, he could return ahead of SummerSlam 2025. Amid speculation about his return, major news related to Reigns' personal life has recently come to light. On the latest edition of WrestleVote's Quanda on Sportskeeda WrestleBinge, host Joe Lowry revealed that the former undisputed WWE champion was recently blessed with a baby. Many believe Roman Reigns will return ahead of SummerSlam 2025 to align with Jacob Fatu, and the two stars could start a feud with Solo Sikoa's Bloodline. The new United States champion stable is now stronger than ever after Tonga Loa's return and Tala Tonga's addition. It will be interesting to see what the Triple H-led creative team has planned for Reigns' future. We at Sportskeeda congratulate Roman Reigns and his family on this incredible news. The original tribal chief dominated the Stamford-based company for almost 5 years before losing the undisputed WWE Championship to Cody Rhodes at WrestleMania 40. While his run as the head of the table saw him as a heel, the 40-year-old has been heavily cheered since his comeback from hiatus last year to feud with Solo Sikoa and the new Bloodline. Despite being a fan favorite, Reigns has not officially turned babyface. Speaking with Chris Van Vliet on Insight, WWE analyst Sam Roberts predicted that the former undisputed WWE champion would never officially become a good guy. No comma. And I don't think he ever will officially turn babyface. Because I don't think he'll ever abandon that character. But I remember saying on Not Sam, I was like, Roman Reigns' babyface turn is the minute he loses the championship. Because the minute he loses the championship is the minute we all get a second to breathe. It's the minute we all get a second to reflect. It's the minute we all get a second to appreciate. And lo and behold, he loses the championship. This new bloodline starts to form. Next thing you know, Roman's fighting Solo. Cody's teaming with Roman, and Roman is a babyface without ever changing. HT. The original tribal chief has only competed 3 times so far in 2025. His last match took place at WrestleMania 41 last April when he competed in a triple threat against CM Punk and Seth Rollins. Meanwhile, he has been absent from TV since the Raw after the Show of Shows. WWE star Cody Rhodes is in negotiations to portray Guile in the upcoming live-action Street Fighter movie, a move that would place him alongside fellow WWE talent Roman Reigns in the high-profile video game adaptation. According to a report from Nexus Point News, Rhodes is being considered for the role of the iconic American military hero. Should the deal be finalized, Rhodes would join an already expansive cast. Reigns is confirmed to play the formidable Akuma. The film, a joint production between Legendary Pictures and Capcom, is set to begin filming this August in Australia. The project will be directed by Kitao Sakurai from a script by Dylan Musson. The cast also includes Andrew Koji as Ryu, Noah Centineo as Ken, Jason Momoa as Blanca, Kalina Liang as Chun-Li, 50 Cent as Balrog, and David Dastmalchian as the villainous Aunt Bison. The movie marks another significant step into Hollywood for Rhodes, who has a recurring role in the series Arrow and an upcoming part in the Naked Gun reboot. This potential heroic role comes at a time of deliberate ambiguity for Rhodesy and Zero's anoa'i on-screen character. At WWE's Night of Champions, Rhodes defeated Randy Orton to win the King of the Ring tournament by using underhanded tactics, drawing a mixed reaction from the audience. That victory secured him a championship match at SummerSlam. Despite the heelish actions in the ring, Rhodes recently addressed speculation about a potential character change on Busted Open Radio. He clarified that while one should never say never, there are no immediate creative plans for a full heel turn. and the talk is mostly confined to social media. Backstage reports from earlier in the year echoed this sentiment, noting that Rhodes' strong merchandise sales and crowd reactions make a turn unlikely for the remainder of 2025. The franchise player has turned heel following his return earlier this year, embarking on his farewell tour. He has since defeated Cody Rhodes to win the undisputed WWE Championship. The 48-year-old has also shared the ring with multiple top superstars, including Randy Orton, CM Punk, and Jey Uso. Although he played the villain in all these fights, Cena seemingly teased a babyface turn on multiple occasions. Speaking to Chris Van Vliet on Insight, WWE analyst Sam Roberts predicted that Cena would become a good guy again before hanging up his boots. Meanwhile, the 41-year-old suggested that Braun Breaker be the one to beat Cena in his final match, proposing that it happen with a small package. The very last match is whatever that is. Maybe the Saturday night's main event in Boston is the rumor. And I would like it to just be old school. I'm talking Bret Hart, Terry Funk. I mean, literally not kill John Cena. Braun Breaker just gets him with a small package. 123, John Cena made one mistake. Braun Breaker wins. Braun Breaker gets to celebrate. And then, because John Cena didn't get killed, we can then still have a moment for the heels to leave and the baby faces can come out and congratulate John. On the same episode of Insight with Chris Van Vliet, Sam Roberts expressed his desire to see John Cena and Roman Reigns go one-on-one for one last time. The two massive superstars' last singles match took place in 2021 when Cena failed to end Reigns' Universal Championship at SummerSlam. Although Roberts claimed the potential square-off would be epic, he pointed out that their schedules might not allow it to happen. Would like to think so, but I'm not sure that we're going to get a Roman match, to tell you the truth. Do I want it? Yeah, I really want to see a Roman match. I think the idea of Roman coming back, I think there's such a wonderful story to tell, because when John and Roman had that match, that was the passing of the torch match. John Cena made it very difficult for Roman Reigns. You need to learn to cut a promo, kid. You know what I mean? He made it really tough for him. And the idea that this Roman Reigns could come back and go, okay, John, guess what I learned how to do? This is the Roman Reigns that John has to deal with, I think would be an incredible story. I just don't 100% know where it fits in. I think it could. I just don't know where it fits into the timeline with the fact that Roman, his priority number one would be where he left, which is getting laid out by Seth Rollins and Braun Breaker. Insight with Chris Van Vliet. 2K has announced that WWE 2K25 is set to launch on Nintendo Switch 2 on July 23rd. Starting today, the standard, Deadman, and Bloodline editions are available to pre-order. The Switch 2 version includes the full lineup of game modes and match types, with the option to play offline on the go or jump online with an internet connection. Roman Reigns is front and center on both the standard and Bloodline editions, with Paul Heyman joining him on the standard cover. The Bloodline edition features the entire faction, while the Deadman edition showcases the legendary Undertaker. 2K Showcase. The Bloodline's Dynasty. The all-new 2K Showcase, hosted by the wise man Paul Heyman, celebrates one of the most iconic wrestling family dynasties, the Bloodline, and the Anoa'i, Fatu, and Maivia families. Players are invited to relive, change, and create the history of the Bloodline through iconic historical moments. Relive key victories, including Yokozuna vs. Hulk Hogan at King of the Ring 93, and Rocky Maivia vs. Hunter Hearst Helmsley at Raw in 97. Change history and bring more glory to the Bloodline by avenging key losses such as Rikishi vs. Stone Cold Steve Austin at No Mercy 2000, and the fateful Roman Reigns vs. Seth Rollins title match at Royal Rumble 2022. Create history with fantasy matchups, including the Wild Samoans versus the Dudley Boys. Wrestling Junkie, USA Today. Sports called 2K Showcase, The Bloodline's Dynasty, a fantastic trip down memory lane. Check out the trailer here. The Island, an interactive world made up of 4 districts built around different WWE themes. Screen Rant noted, the island seems like a fresh and inventive new take. Available only on Nintendo Switch 2, PS5 registered trademark, and Xbox Series X, vertical bar S. The island offers players the opportunity to explore and challenge other players while vying to earn a WWE contract by impressing the original tribal chief, Roman Reigns. By completing quests, taking on challenges, competing in live events, earning unlockables, and upgrading and customizing my superstars through multiple storyline chapters, the island allows players to step outside the ropes and rule beyond the ring. Check out the trailer here. A roster for the ages, WWE. 2K25 brings an unparalleled lineup of current superstars from Raw, SmackDown, and NXT, plus legends and WWE Hall of Famers. The roster IGN called Absolutely Stacked features over 300 playable characters, including Cody Rhodes, Liv Morgan, Rey Mysterio, Bret Hitman Hart, Jacob Fatu, Rob Van Dam, Naomi, Ethan Page, Lita, Louisiana Knight, China Batista, Tiffany Stratton, Becky Lynch, and more. Check out the full roster here. New match types and improvements on gameplay. Intergender wrestling has arrived in WWE 2K25. WWE superstars from the men's and women's divisions can now compete against each other to set up countless new matchups across most game modes. Additional features include the return of chain wrestling, the new Bloodline rules match and underground match, and new barricade diving. Check out the gameplay trailer here. My GM with online multiplayer. In an experience game rant described as more fun than ever, intrepid GMs can take their show on the road and challenge general managers worldwide in the enhanced My GM for WWE 2K25, now with online multiplayer for up to 4 players. Players draft WWE superstars and legends to their weekly show's roster and lead their brand through multiple week seasons with a bigger selection of general managers, cross-brand premium live events, and more. My Faction. The collectible card battle mode is back with updated features, new content, and more ways to play. Faction Wars now features new node types and 50 new stages. World Tour replaces Proving Grounds, enabling players to travel to different locations and play in the order of their choosing, while additional match-type support for live events and online matches and new community events offer enhanced replayability. New themed card packs, Persona cards, which unlock unique versions of superstars usable in all game modes, and new challenges will continue to roll out regularly throughout the year with seasonal content refreshes. My Rice. Players guide their custom superstar from the women's or men's division in a singular multi-gender My Rice storyline, where Bayley, Kevin Owens, and other superstars infiltrate NXT in an attempt to take control of the entire WWE. Featuring new personality choices that lead to specific storylines, as well as brawl environments, unlockable arenas, characters, usable objects, and more. Plus new ally storylines involving Jey Uso, Bianca Belair, Seth Rollins, and other WWE superstars. Check out the My Rise Ringside report here. Universe, WWE. 2K Sandbox mode receives new upgrades to give players greater control over their universe experience, including the long-awaited return of promos. The new system includes multiple promo types and outcomes with new cutscenes and branching choices. Creation Suite, the hallmark of the WWE 2K franchise. The best-in-class, most detailed and robust Creation Suite remains one of the driving forces behind players' self-expression as they design their own custom superstars, GMs, referees, arenas, entrances, movesets, championships, crowd signs, and more. Universe, WWE. 2K's Sandbox mode receives new upgrades to give players greater control over their universe experience, including the long-awaited return of promos. The new system includes multiple promo types and outcomes with new cutscenes and branching choices. Creation Suite, the hallmark of the WWE 2K franchise. The best-in-class, most detailed and robust Creation Suite remains one of the driving forces behind players' self-expression as they design their own custom superstars, GMs, referees, arenas, entrances, movesets,